Hello everyone, this is Stephanie. Welcome to another video. So today we're going to work on these little peyote tube earrings. And these earrings are nothing new. They've been around forever, but I've never made them. So I thought it would be fun to, make a pair of earrings out of them to go with the Empress band ring. And I think the pattern lent itself very well to making these tubes. So really, really cute. If you're so inclined, you can use the very same pattern that I'm going to do here to make a wider bracelet, and I can't wait to finish this. I think this is going to be really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to clear this off. I'm going to get a materials list going, and we're going to get started. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring the bell, wherever it is, it's somewhere down there, so that you get notified when I upload a video. Thanks so much. See you in a minute. Okay, let's get a materials list going. So we're going to make the mate to this white and bronze one. So you need an A and a B delica. So the A is going to be the pattern, and the B is the background. You need a few 8/0 seed beads, maybe 8 of them. Here's a stop bead, a couple of ear wires, 2 2-inch head pins. You need a size 10 beading needle, and I wanted to share this little case I purchased. Look at that, isn't that cool? I'm going to get one case for each size needle, and they come unfinished. So I'm going to sand it down, and I'm either going to bead it or I'm going to paint it or stain it. How cool is that? Put like size 10 on this one and size, the other sizes on the others. So that's a very cool little thing. I'll put a link in the description box below the video for this if you'd like to take a look. I'm using 6-pound Fireline black satin. You can use 8-pound. You'll need your wire cutters, round nose pliers, flat nose pliers. Let's see what else. If you are doing the bracelet, you're going to need a whole lot more delicas than you will for the earrings, so I will put an approximate amount in the description box below the video. I don't know exactly, but I'll put an approximate amount there. Don't forget to check out the description box under the video, so click the down arrow or the show more. I have the coupon code for Ringberries mat. That's the gray mat, the big gray mat that I've been using forever. 10% off. Don't forget to look at that. Here's the No More Oops bead tray. That shop will be linked down below. All materials, colors, sizes, amounts, everything will be down there. Anything I forget, any other interesting stuff that I might think of after will go down there. So really important that you click that down arrow and show more and take a look at everything. All right, so I'm going to clear this off and we're going to get started. Okay, let's get started. So thread your needle with about 30 inches of thread, put on a stop bead, and leave enough of a tail to sew in. So as you can see, we have our word chart here. Here's my A bead, my B bead. So I have picked up and dropped down to my stop bead, 1 A, 2 B's, 3 A's, 5 B's, 3 A's, 2 B's, and 1 A. This is what I have. So now we're going to do a little peyote. Okay. So these beads I just put on will end up being rows 1 and 2. So we're going to row 3 now. So you can pick up an A, you're going to skip the bottom bead, and sew through the next bead. Just going to sit that bead right next to the bottom bead. You can pick up another A, exiting here. Going to skip this bead, sew through the next one. Give that a pull, make sure that pops into place. Let me get my stuff popped. There we go. Okay, just a little trick or, a piece of advice. Every bead that you put on for the first, when you're in the beginning here, if you just hold your thumb on what you've done, it will keep everything straight, especially for the first, like I said, the first few rows. So that's what I'm going to do, and it works really well. So we've put on 2 A's, we're going to put on a B. So exiting here, skip this one, sew through this one. I'm going to put on an A. Exiting here, skip this one, sew through the next one. Just make sure all my beads are nice and tight. I pick up a B, exiting here, skip the next one, sew through the following bead, I'm going to pick up an A, exiting here, skip the next one, sew through the following one. And pick up a B, skip the, exiting here, skip this one, sew through the next one. That's what I have so far. I'm going to pick up an A, exiting here, skip this one, sew through the following one. See how I'm holding my thumb on it to keep it in place. Now, so this is what that looks like so far. Now we have to get our last bead on. So it's going to be an A. So here I have this one bead, and I want this bead to go next to it like that. So I'm just going to pick up, I have my A, I'm just going to sew, I'm coming this way, I'm going to sew through this one, the one underneath it, and the one on the diagonal. So lot count peyote, like we've been doing past few videos. That's what I have. Now all I want to do is move this thread so it's coming out of this bead this way. So I'm exiting here, I'm just going to sew through this one. So it's just a matter of moving the thread around. I'm going to sew through the one above it and the one on the diagonal, so to the left, and then down this one. So that puts my needle and thread in a place where I can add more beads on. So let's add one more row on. Pick up an A. Just going to sew through every sticking out bead here. So like that. I'm going to pick up a B. Sew through the next one. Pick up a B. The next one, pick up an A, pick up an A, pick up a B, sew through the next one, pick up a B, and an A. Do this last one. This is what I have so far. So we've just done rows 1 through 4. Now just a note, when you are following me, follow the word chart because if I misspeak or I have to pull something out, you're going to get confused. So make sure you're always looking at that word chart. You can even copy it down, if you want, on a piece of paper. But this is how we are so far. So get that done and then come on back and we'll continue. Okay, we're back. So let's get some more done. So we're up to row 5, so we're going to add an A, a B, a B, another B, an A, a B, a B, a B, and an A. So we're going to do our turn now. So here's my A. It's going to go through these 3. Now I just want my thread to come out of this bead right here. So I'm just going to sew through this one, This one and the one on the diagonal. And then down through this one. Now I'm set up to put more beads on. Let's go to row 6, pick up an A, a B, a B, an A, an A, a B, a B, and an A. And we're going to go back up again. Row 7, an A, an A, a B, an A, a B, an A, a B, an A. Then we have to do our turn again. So pick up an A, coming this way through these 3. Pop that bead over. Just going to move my thread up again, so sewing through the one next to the one I'm exiting, the one above it, and the one this way, sort of to the left, and then down this one. Okay, let's put one more row on. Pick up a B, pick up an A, so to the next one, another A, so through the next one, a B, a B, an A, an A, and a B. Okay, you can see the pattern emerging. You can almost do it without looking at the pattern at this point. All right, so get to that point and then come on back and we'll continue. Okay, let's continue. So row 9, 1 A, a B, an A, a B, a B, oops, another B, an A, a B, then we're going to do our turn. So pick up an A, so through these 3, pop that bead over, let's do our turn. So through the next bead, the bead next to the bead I'm exiting, the one above and on the left, or to the left a little bit, and then down this one. Let's put on another row. A B, an A, an A, B, B, A, A, and a B. Okay, I'm just going to stop here for 1 second because if you are going on to make a bracelet, so if you're going on to do this piece, you want to continue, you want to end on row 10 like we just did, and then you want to go back to row 3 and do rows 3 through 10. So I'm going to go back to row 3 and do 3 through 10. Back to row 3, 3 through 10. And continue that all the way down until you have a piece that is long enough for a bracelet, okay? But we're doing the earrings, so we're just going to continue on. So we're going to go to row 11, pick up an A, an A, a B, an A, a B, an A, a B, an A. Now we're going to our turn. A, pick up an A, sew through these 3. Pop my bead over. Now I'm just going to do my little weave through. Pretty good at this by now. Sew through that one, these 2 on the diagonal, then down this one. Put on one more round or row. A, B, B, A, A, B, B, and A. Hold on, I lost my place. A. There we go. There we go. So that's row 12. So I kind of lost my place for a second, but I found it. All right, so here you go. So get that done. Come on back and we'll finish up. Okay, let's get our last group on. So we're up to row 13. So we're going to put on an A. A B. A B. A B. An A. A B. A B. A B. And an A. Doing our turn. Like so. Pop that bead over. Do our little weave through. Let's go to row 14. So coming back down, an A, a B, a B, an A, an A, a B, a B, and an A. Row 15, an A, an A, B, an A, a B, an A, and a B, an A, then one more A. We're going to do our turn like that. Down these three. Wrap your bead over. Sew through this one, and this one, and then down this guy. Last row. B, A, A, B, B, A, an A, and a B. All right, so you have finished your piece for the earring. So just, get all that done and then come on back and we'll zip it up. Okay, time to zip up to make this into a little tube. So here I'm exiting this indented bead right here. I'm just going to fold it up. So see, I'm just folding it. I'm going to sew the beads together. So you see that this is the indented bead. I'm just going to go to the up bead on the other side, which is this top bead right here. That's going to set me up to zip everybody up like that. So now you're just going to go from side to side, sewing these beads in. So exiting here, just going to sew through this up bead on the other side. Like that. Then I'm going to sew through this up bead on this side, and you'll see it much better on your own work where your up beads are. Like that. And this up bead on this side, so back and forth. And then this one. And then this one. So just going back and forth, but I'm going to stop here for a second. And this is how I'm going to get the tube nice and sturdy. Because these tubes, they can get soft and they can start to collapse. So I've taken my head pin. I put on my end bead, so for this one it's a pearl. And then I put on, I don't know, 4 or 5 8/0 seed beads. I'm just going to pop those through the top, the head pin, all the beads, and I'm going to push those down all the way, like that. And I'm going to fill that up with, I'm going to fill it up with 8/0s. Now you don't need to put 8/0s throughout the whole thing. You just have to see where you need it. Like right now, I think that's looking pretty good. I'm going to go through a couple more of my up beads, zipping to see how close the beads are, because you don't want the 8/0s to push it out either. So that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to go through, just going to keep zipping, then I'll add some at the end. I'm going to zip here. Okay. Oh, that's looking very good. I think I'm going to add, maybe I'll add 4 more. So I'm just going to use my head pin to pick up 4 and see how that works. You know, if at any time it's pushing your beads apart, you want to, you know, just take it out. So I'm holding it together like this, and I'm going to keep zipping. And if the 8/0s aren't working for you, you can always try another bead, like a little hex cut bead. You can try an 11/0. You can try, you know, anything that will fit in there. A little druck bead. So let's see if I'm getting too tight. No, that's looking good. There. Just zipping over the 8/0s. Yeah, this worked out very well. Do this one. And don't worry about if it pops up. We're just going to pull it back through here, back through this guy, like that. Okay, that's zipped up nicely. Now the only thing we have to do here is we have to connect these last 2 beads. So I'm exiting here. I need to connect this bead to this bead, so I'm just going to go down this one and the one on the diagonal. Don't get caught on your head pin. And then I'm going to sew down a few beads just to secure my thread, so you know you can do that like this, and then you can, you know, go down a few more. You can reverse direction. Okay, so just get that zipped part, and if it keeps sliding out, don't worry about it. You'll be able to slide it right back in again. But that came out great, and look how sturdy that is. That's nice and sturdy. It's never going to come up. It's never going to get soft. All right, so get that done, and then we will put on the ear wire. Okay, let's get the ear wire on. So I'm just going to take my other pearl, and just pop it on the end like that. Cute. Here's my ear wire. So I'm just going to take my flat nose pliers. I'm just going to do a simple loop, so I'm just going to fold that over. The way I'm going to determine how long I want it to be is I just use sort of my fingernail. So see how it goes from my finger from here to here. So I usually clip it off right at my fingernail. And then I take my round nose pliers. This might be a little large. I think I'm going to clip it a little bit more. That was a little bit. There we go. All right. That's a little better. And I'm just going to make a loop. Make sure that's nice and just a simple little loop. I'm going to open my ear wire, pop that guy on, close it up, and there we go. We have our earrings. How cool is that? I just had so much fun with this. This was a blast. So here are the black ones. Here are the purple ones. Here are the little rings. Oh, I don't have that other color there. Here's the black ring. Very cool. Oops. Let me give you a little. That's a little better. Okay. Here's the, I hope some of you make this bracelet. I'm having so much fun with this. I can't wait to finish it and put a clasp on it. It's so sleek and it feels so good. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have fun making these. Hope you post them on Facebook. And take care. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.